Hello, everybody, and welcome to the demo for Reality Rash, which is coming to Steam Next Fest next week. It's you could play it today because the demo is available. I'll play as Fred. It's a beat 'em up. I like beat 'em up, so I thought maybe we would just fast forward that, like clicking right through it, but oh well. Hello, 1988 B Reality natives. I am B320, one of the four cores of the something, in other words, the procedure failed and territories from different worlds emerged. Yours is one of them. How come and now are we going to die? Not if the remaining cores are recovered in 72 hours. To make it possible to restore a single reality machine. I'll call you Bet2. And what will happen to other worlds if we save ours? They will completely collapse and disintegrate. That's all I need to know. Come on, Fred. Let's go after the cores. Bet2 is being too dramatic. We better run. The gangs are destroying the city. If we allow this, even though we saved the world, we won't have a reason to celebrate. Oh, what's this thing over here? There are three of them. It's money. There was a game a long time ago. This reminds me of, and the one that I was thinking of, it's not the one that I was wanting to think of. But Square, once upon a time, released a game that I don't remember the name of. The Bouncer, maybe? I don't think that was the name of it. I don't remember what it was, but it was on the PlayStation 2. It was super cool. You ran around beating people up and stuff, and it was like a surprise. Like, nobody expected that to come from Square at the time. But you know what? It was good. Let's get out here in the sun and I'll fight this nice lady. Or, well, this guy's got a knife. He's probably the first that needs to kind of get taken out. But anyway, yeah, but I mean, it's, that's the first game I thought of. And I'm not really sure why, because this is certainly far more fighting force than whatever that game is I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember the title of. Yeah, stabbing didn't really work too well. Pizza. The glorious foodstuffs that will always fix all of our problems. Really, like, this person just doesn't want to die. I will say that, I mean, for the most part, from what I've seen so far, this is a pretty solid beat 'em up. Pretty fun, actually. You really have to get the timing of the block just right, otherwise you fail miserably. Basically, once you start getting punched, you're gonna be punched until they quit. And based on everything I've seen in videos where things like fighting happens, and in a terrible Roadhouse movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, what does this do? Y plus B. It jumps up and causes a flaming fart. Huzzah. But anyway, with the Jake Gyllenhaal movie, I've learned that if you're being hit, you can also hit back during that time. Alright, now it's my fisticuffs versus guns. Right to the head, but he's okay. He's made of metal. He's a metal man. Maybe he's like Spider-Man and he's just... You know, he's just pulling his punches because he doesn't want to hurt people too bad. I imagine if Spider-Man was like, you know, I'm just gonna just not be nice to people, I'm just gonna punch them through the face. Crime would have been a lot different in Manhattan. Oh, I did it! Huzzah! Yeah, this reminds me so much of Fighting Force. It's definitely the game it reminds me of. Which is fine, because Fighting Force is pretty entertaining. The attacks with the items that you can pick up, those are a little bit on the disappointing side, both because they don't seem to take much before they break, and they don't do a lot of damage, and they're basically, you hit them once with it, and then it's kind of that. I don't know if there's a grab. I don't think there's a grab, because I've certainly been trying to grab with a lot of different button presses. So, I don't know, I mean, I definitely feel as though there needs to be a grab button so we can grab things. And by grab things, I of course mean people. Alright, she's gone. It's a nice train. It's been like the year of the train. There's been so many train-related levels or games. Knocking the characters in the air doesn't seem to be valuable at all. It doesn't look very cool. Like, I mean, it's got a moment where it's kind of, I guess, kind of cool, but it doesn't do anything. It's just, Anyway, it's just like a thing that exists. I was trying to get the parry block stuff going, but I'm not very good at getting that done. I mean, overall, I think it's potentially a pretty decent game of, you know, of a beat-em-up. You can never have enough of those. I don't know that it's anything super impressive. Like, it doesn't have anything that stands out in a way that I'm like, you absolutely would have to try this. Like, I mean, if you're missing out if you don't try it. I think if you like beat-em-ups, that then there's enough here to give you a continual amount of enjoyment. It is, you know, like I said, it is pretty satisfying. The beat-em-up works really well. There's a parry and a block thing. I just find it a lot. It's just not easy to get right. And do I have to get up here to eat the pizza? I can't eat the pizza because it's on a box or a table or whatever. It's kind of weird. And we can't go in there until we beat up everybody. But no, it's like a way to get rid of the idea of locked doors, I guess. This is where a throw would have been, like, very useful. I am glad that I was able to get a large crowd of people, because this is certainly a place where the game feels as though it kind of no longer excels. And I think the reason for that is because we don't have a throw, or maybe we do and I just don't know what it is, do I? I don't think we're missing one. And as cool as it is to have that big ol' attack that gets a lot of people, it doesn't have the doesn't have enough. There's not enough of it. Like, it's not something that's really what I would consider a solution. I like how she just takes that like it's nothing. Alright, I'm going to get killed, I imagine, relatively soon, which is fine. I've played enough to have a general idea of the game. I think it's, you know, like I said, I feel as though it's going to be a pretty solid beat-em-up. It's got some charming aspects, like the combat is fairly entertaining. I do wish there was some better ways to deal with crowd control. I mean, using this, I don't know, special attack is a little bit disappointing because you just don't have enough that you can do with it damage-wise. Like, I'm not hitting enough people. That guy was well hidden. And there's still somebody alive. I like how it said that I could use YB to do my attack, but it didn't do anything. The AI is just not very aggressive at all. Well, there we go. That's a nice quick look at it. May not have done an exceptional job, but you get the general gist. The link is in the description. I encourage you to try it out for yourself if you like it, you know, wishlist it. And thank you for watching.